Yeah.
We linked up.
He wasn't my type at all. My type is actually Paul Walker, rest in peace. But he wasn't my type at all. And my type is not white. I'm just saying I was more interested in
touch me.
Paul and every facet of the
Don't touch me.
And even when I met him, I was like, he's kind of old. I just like his smile. It's pretty cool.
What if we get married in Vegas, man?
No.
Just a random quick little Elvis Presley. Oh, okay. You pull that tongue out on me like that, they're gonna definitely get married.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Keep that tongue in your damn mouth. Let's go get married in Vegas, bro.
No, babe.
Should she elope? No? I'm not husband material.
How do you eat this?
Huh?
How do you eat this?
How do you eat that?
Wait to show you?
No. Camera's rolling.
Now you want $20,000 a month for a 1-year-old? Now you've hired 3 law firms to try and knock my motherfucking head off. My prenuptial agreement was so detailed and so extensive. My lawyer whispered, she had her own lawyer to negotiate on her behalf. My lawyer, Tanya Mitchell Graham, said to me,
name dropping.
I can't believe you got her to sign this. And I said, well, the reason I got her to sign it is because she said to me specifically, this ain't mine.
Yes. So she said, hey, this ain't mine. But when the divorce happened, now she's trying to break the goddamn prenup. And trust me, on her podcast, on her YouTube channel, she's not telling anyone that she's trying to break the prenup to access more of Tyrese's money, because she didn't get the $20,000 a month she wanted in child support.
Got their whole family sleeping in sheds in downtown LA. And even if you're in mansions, the mental, emotional, and psychological warfare has been real for most of us. So this is my mama right.
You know, we're at this really interesting time right now in Hollywood. And the first people I'm going to support is the family that's been recognized by the world, the Fast family. And so the idea of him coming off and starring in a movie and making a movie about a time that we all remember, which was 1992, I just gotta be there. I gotta just support that and encourage him to continue his artistry, because I think he's so good.
Check this out. I know I'm black, but Saturday, I'm coming to the party, yo. I'm ready.
This is behind the scenes, getting ready for Saturday.
Fast and Furious star Vin Diesel is being sued for alleged battery by a former assistant. Asa Jonasson filing the lawsuit in LA County Superior Court today. It alleges that Diesel forced himself on her in his hotel.
You're so beautiful. God, she's so beautiful, man. Am I right or wrong? Look at her. How am I supposed to do this interview? Look at this woman.
Tell me your story.
She's so beautiful. Right or wrong? Oh my God, can someone save me? When did this turn into beautiful world? When did this turn into the most good?
We both sit down. He said, I love both of you guys. Both of you guys are talented. But which one of you guys are going to suck my...
I just feel like we're in competition right now because they are trying to normalize the devil. They are trying to populate. The devil is on the main stage at award shows and in every video and signs and symbols, because they are trying to normalize the devil. They are trying to populate. The devil is on the main stage at award shows and in every video.
Do not tell anyone.
Yeah.
What you see here is what gonna stay here.
Tyrese surprises girlfriend Zilly Timothy with a Range Rover Defender for her 28th birthday.
Come on. It's okay. Right here. Come on.
Come on, baby.
No? Some of y'all are just perfection. Let me tell y'all something. I know. You're rich, you're famous, you got money, big personality, you're an alpha. Oh, King Kong, silverback. I hope y'all understand that I am as vulnerable as any man you have ever met.
Tyrese Gibson, who is currently 40 years old, rose to fame in the music business with his charismatic and smooth R&B style. With his seductive ballads, the singer captivated fans and was nominated for his first Grammy in 1999 for the song Sweet Lady. In an interview with the Daily Mail, Tyrese, who has always been open about his love for romance, said, "I'm a hopeless romantic. The sanctity of marriage and the beauty of love are universal regardless of race, country, or sexual orientation. There's nothing more beautiful than love." Nevertheless, despite his love of romance, Tyrese hasn't always had an easy time in relationships. In addition to his present girlfriend Zelie Timothy, the Fast and Furious actor has had his fair share of public breakups. Some fans have even conjectured about a possible relationship between him and his Bad Boy co-star Raji P. Henson, but as of 2021, the two appear to be just close friends. Shortly after splitting from Samantha Lee, Tyrese introduced model and social media influencer Zelie Timothy as the new sweet girl in his life. The couple looked to be very much in love, sharing loving posts on social media frequently, but later that year they hit a rough patch, leading to a brief breakup in September, which they quickly mended the following month. On again, off again relationship continued into 2022 with another breakup in July and a reconciliation. After Z wrote a heartfelt message 2 weeks later, acknowledging that her stubbornness had been a challenge in their relationship, she said, "You were my first real relationship. I thought moving on would be easy, but without you I understand that life feels empty. Despite their ups and downs, Z has shown me that being without you is like living in hell." After learning that some of the songs on his upcoming album Beautiful Pain were inspired by his divorce from Samantha Lee, Tyrese announced in February 2024 that he still battles with his marriage. A few days later, Tyrese hinted at a second reunion with a Valentine's Day apology to Zelie, saying, "If it took me 2 more weeks to apologize, I would have done it because you're worth it. I'm sorry, sweetie. Happy Valentine's Day." The pair is still together as of their March 3rd year anniversary, which Tyrese celebrated by giving Zelie an all-white Range Rover Defender. After a turbulent split from his first wife, Norma Mitchell, Tyrese found love again. He married social worker Samantha Lee in 2017, and the two welcomed their daughter, Sarah Lee Gibson, in 2018. However, their marriage ended in split in December 2020, when Samantha filed for divorce. After they split up, Tyrese had to fight in court to get child support, which cost him over $110,000 a month. Tyrese's failure to make payments frequently forced Samantha to bring him back before the court. Later, Tyrese expressed his dissatisfaction on the Joe Bowen show, challenging Samantha's demand for $20,000 a month, claiming that none of us had ever spent that much money on our daughter during our time together. On the Scarcely Started podcast, Samantha talked candidly about her choice to divorce Tyrese, admitting that she was upset and furious at the time. She remarked, "If I had different people in my ear back then, I might not have made that decision." Tyrese has frequently shared the emotional toll the divorce took on him, which has resulted in public outbursts on social media. In an interview with Shannon Sharp's Club Shay Shay Show, he admitted, "Never given so much of myself to anyone else. I've never let anyone mean to me as much as my marriage did." Tyrese also continues to question the child support arrangement. In an effort to lower the amount, Tyrese and Norma Mitchell started dating in 2002 when Norma was studying in London. After 4 years of dating, the couple made the choice to go forward. 2007 was a big year for Tyrese, because he not only became a father for the first time with Norma, but he also proposed to her just 4 months after they were engaged. Sadly, their marriage didn't last long, and they finally split in 2009. Like many famous breakups, their divorce was characterized by legal battles, especially over custody of their daughter Shia, who is now 16, and spousal support. Norma even filed a restraining order against Tyrese, charging him with abusing their 10-year-old daughter. Tyrese was accused of pushing our daughter to the floor, pinning her face down, taking her hands with one arm, and beating her with the other. Following this, Norma was given temporary custody of Shayla, both physically and legally. Tyrese Gibson's turbulent romantic life is shown, with tragic breakups, passionate relationships, and constant court fights, while he chases his mark in the entertainment sector. In a recent interview on Shannon Sharp's Club Shay podcast, Tyrese Gibson said that he takes inspiration from his second divorce for his upcoming album Beautiful Pain, which he is marketing along with his current movie, 1992. Tyrese Gibson is back in the news. Tyrese talked openly about his marriage and the loneliness he experienced following the breakup, telling all the attractive women out there that nobody should have to return home to a vibrator and a poodle, and that the concept of being alone is absurd. Tyrese went into his private life and considered his ties. The 45-year-old singer and actor wed Norma Mitchell for the first time in 2007 and later married Samantha Lee in 2017. However, their union ended in divorce. 3 years later, no man or woman wants to be alone, as Tyrese fiercely stated in the Bible. Therefore, when my marriage ended, I wasn't just devastated by the divorce, I was devastated because I had made a promise to spend the rest of my life with my spouse. Tyrese said, "Don't get it twisted, she can leave me anytime she wants, but I was crushed and felt as though I had let God down because, in light of his wedding vows, I had made promises to God, not to her." He went on to say, "For better or for worse, until death do us part, but those aren't just words, that's the word of God. Since neither of us is dead, where are you?" Tyrese also discussed long-term relationships that survived decades of ups and downs. He said, "I feel like I was robbed of the dream." Tyrese asked his audience if they stayed faithful to one another or to their net worth, because both are subject to constant change. Tyrese and Samantha Lee Gibson tied the knot in 2017 and welcomed their daughter Sarah Lee Gibson in October of that same year. Tyrese also has a 17-year-old daughter, Shayla Gibson, from his former marriage to Norma Mitchell. Tyrese's public criticism of Samantha and the legal battles surrounding child support for her led him to publicly express his frustration at having to pay a significant monthly amount. In his 2023 single Love transaction, he goes so far as to say that Samantha never really loved him and that $20,000 isn't even child support. "We both know who that money belongs to, because we had family ties before you let me free. Now that we aren't living together, the baby is confused as to why." In addition to admitting that he never gave as much of himself to anyone as he did to Samantha during their marriage, Tyrese threatened Samantha by claiming that her ex would hear lyrics from his songs about love transactions and that $20,000 wasn't child support. Though it might sting a little, $20,000 is nothing compared to what some other guys are going through. We both know who that money is for. In October 2023, Samantha Lee described the fallout from their marriage on the Hardly Initiated podcast. She admitted that she might not have made that choice if she had different advice at the time. Tyrese reacted to Samantha's podcast appearance with a video, criticizing her for continuing to demand $20,000 in child support each month. This further heightened the drama between the two. He said in the video that you make $160,000 a month on your own. This is all a game, you're chasing power. You're someone I don't even recognize anymore. If you had someone in your ear back then, they must still be there because you're still trying to get $20,000 a month for a 5-year-old. Tyrese further claimed that Samantha had made an effort to make amends, but he turned her down because of his relationship with Zelie Timothy. Tyrese said, "You left me in a cold, heartless manner, never giving a thought to our marriage, our innocent 1-year-old child, or me." Fans can expect to hear Tyrese reflect on his turbulent relationship with Samantha Lee in his upcoming record Beautiful Pain. The Grammy-nominated artist confirmed on Club Shay that his divorce was a major source of inspiration for the album. "The divorce being fully transparent motivated me to get back into the studio, but I named it Beautiful Pain because while I'm talking about the pain, I'm also highlighting the beauty that came from it." Tyrese shared with Sharp Intelligence that his recent appearances in the media, including interviews on The Breakfast Club and the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast, have drawn a lot of attention.